Hello! Welcome to a tour of my home all decorated for Christmas. I'm excited to show you around. Be sure to stick around to the end to see the house all lit up with its Christmas lights at night. If you enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe. On the exterior, we just did wreaths with red ribbons on all the windows and some Christmas trees and lanterns on the porch. And I think it just looks very classic. Let's go inside and see the foyer. In the foyer I have a nativity set that my husband's grandmother made, and a few little Christmas trees and some garland over the mirror. And then on the inside of the door I put wreaths so that I wouldn't see the back side of the wreaths that are facing outside. Going into the front room, which is my office, the wall color is Sherwin-Williams sea salt, which is a bluish, grayish green. And so in this room for our Christmas decorations, I kept the color palette mostly green and natural woods and golds because it works well with the paint mostly. So you'll see this tree in this room has mostly green ornaments, and it has like a little jute or burlap ribbon, some would-be garland, and I did stick in some cool frosty stems as well. Oh, and there's a squirrel because the squirrel always reminds us of Christmas vacation, and it reminds me not to put too much pressure on perfection at Christmas time. And here is the view from the foyer looking back towards the living room. And that is a quilt my mom made. You may see a couple more. And that pillow I'll link below. There are some repeated elements in my Christmas decorating. One of them is the ticking stripe, and one of them is the berries that you just saw on the stair rail. And you now can see them also on the Christmas tree. By repeating elements like the ticking stripe and the plaid and the red berries, it makes the whole space feel cohesive. This is a 12-foot tree from Blossom Hill, and I've wrapped it in two different kinds of ticking stripe ribbon, lots of red balls, lots of berries, there's some red cardinals. You'll see the ticking stripe is also on the wrapping paper, the stockings, the pillows, and the plaid as well. I designed this house for my own family, and now it's available on my website for sale for other families. So be sure to check that out if you're looking to build in the next few years. Link it below. And this garland on the fireplace mantel is so pretty and so natural looking, even though it's faux. And I will link that below, even though it is probably sold out right now, but you might be able to catch it if you shop early next year. Here we are in the dining room. I just did a simple pine thin garland on the dining room table and some taper candlesticks and a beautiful red centerpiece with some more berries. On Christmas Day, this table will be filled with lots of food and desserts and family, and I hope everybody knows to take their time and linger and laugh, and we'll be playing games. I always want my home to be beautiful but also comfortable and feel like it's a place that you just want to sit and relax and hang out. And here's the kitchen. I have a little garland over the range hood and a little cocoa bar set up for the kids so they can come make cocoa anytime they want. And I filled the hutch with our Christmas china and other Christmas items. And if you follow along on Instagram, you may have seen a story about how I got scammed about when I ordered a wreath online, and it came and it was so puny and pathetic. It was supposed to be 22 inches and it was barely 12. So that wreath over the window is not what I got in the mail. I happened to find that the thick branches of the thick grapevine wreath at Goodwill, and I took apart the puny wreaths that I got in the mail. Took 2 of those wreaths to make one good wreath, and I had some bells that I added as well. Those are paper whites over there on the right side of the sink. And funny story, those don't always smell that great. I may have actually been messing with them one day when my son walked by and I told him he needed to go take a shower. And then later that day I realized it wasn't him, it was the paper whites. So while they're pretty, they sometimes not the best smelling. There's another quilt my mom made, and now we're going to go out to the screened porch where I have hopefully made a cozy spot to gather and make s'mores and just take in a cool night with a fireplace going. You'll see the ticking stripes, the plaid, and lanterns out here. And now we're in the primary bedroom where I stuck with greens and whites and creams to add a little Christmas touches throughout. The jumping off point was this garland that I have over the headboard, and I just loved just the natural green and white from that. And I have these mercury glass Christmas trees and white stockings. Two little wreaths on the barn doors, and I just tied on some green velvet ribbon bows. And this is the guest bath, and there's just a Christmas tree and a couple of Christmas soaps. And then over here on the shelves I have a few things, including a sweet drawing that my daughter did of a snowman, and that little votive candle has a snowman made of my son's thumbprints. So that's really special. And there's Bonnie, my new puppy, coming to say hi. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Be sure to stick around because you're about to see the lights at night. Thanks for watching.